from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Peter Lambert is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
First pitch, 111.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
These Rockies guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Here comes the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded weakly toward third. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The first baseman, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Next to hit is Lane Thomas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on the way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Blackman going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
1-0. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
2-1. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Still 2-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Arenado ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So now here is Raimel Tapia, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Carlson is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Very weakly on the ground. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1-0 the count. Blackmon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is on 3-0. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Tapia. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The 1-0 home. Hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. To the plate now, Adam Wainwright. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike to count. 2-1, here it is. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
First and second here with nobody out. And he misses here, ball four. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Next to stand in is Tommy Edman. First offering on its way. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Lane Thomas now. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Next up, Nolan Arenado. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Way outside. 1-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-0. Now at the plate, Colton Welker. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Welker.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Wainwright has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And now, Sam Hilliard. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Tapped up the third base line. This year against right-handed pitching, Hilliard is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there.
Batter
3
seven.
pitches on the outer half of the zone.
baseman.
Didn't try and do too
Ryan.
much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front
Man.
shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting in.
Wow,
The
this
catcher.
manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2. So that'll go down as an E4 as he
The
certainly
pitcher.
had his problems that time at second base.
Lambert.
Into the box now, Peter Lambert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And it's 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Ready with the 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Diaz takes his lead at third with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now is Garrett Hampson. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set and the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Late square, and this is popped up. Edman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder,
Now
number
into
19.
the box, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie.
A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Popped him up. Diaz waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate is Dylan Carlson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Soft grounder left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Trevor Story steps in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he misses 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. But when you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story, number 148 for his career, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. At the plate now, Colton Welker.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Hilliard stands at first with 1 out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, but watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Elias Diaz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Denver, all even now at 4 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Harrison Bader. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher,
and now in the box, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball well outside. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Now it's 2-0. Two and 1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3. He loses him on ball 4.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
So stepping in is Adam Wainwright. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that one yanked just foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 6-4.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Lane Thomas. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Rockies 4. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Rockies.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Grounded to third. Arenado's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Josh Fuentes will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now a ball and a strike. Fuentes is off of first with 2 away. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will score on a close play at the plate, and that'll make it a little more interesting now. It's 6-5.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
To the plate now, Trevor Story, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. O'Neill has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Julian Fernandez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. now ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the AB now. And he lays off there, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Next to dig in, Tyler O'Neill popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now his swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now to bat, Dylan Carlson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. And this one will bounce into the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And a relay to the plate. But this throw is well up the line, and 3 runs have scored.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher is talking to himself on the mound, too, and I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Tyler Kinley, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Yadi Molina digging in now as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 1 out and a runner on third. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
So here now is the pitcher. Adam Wainwright struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Welker is there. 2 down. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 9-5. Striding in for the Rockies, Colton Welker. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Colton Welker.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina has it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-1.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Tyler Webb will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
The catcher, number 35, Elias.
Standing in now, Elias Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Popped him up. Molina is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
C.J. Cron is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 21 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. The 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
Two and one, here it is. Four runs here in this half inning. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly onto first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 9-9. Carlos Estevez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here's Lane Thomas into the box.
The first baseman, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, still going back into the bleachers and gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A ball and a strike. DeYoung, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Count 1-2.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
Now to the plate, Harrison Bader. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can make
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first home run of the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Robert Stevenson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Justin Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
89, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The 1-0 home.
Home bench off the plate. Ball 2.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Now
count
batting,
leverage right there,
the
sitting
second
dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close. Into the box now, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fast.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. To the bottom of the 6th inning, St. Louis is out in front, 14-9. Daniel Ponce de Leon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Colton Welker is on deck. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. Career homer number 149 as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
And there's a base hit on the line.
The left fielder, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
At the plate now, Sam Hilliard, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Here's the 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
And now here is Ryan McMahon. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Next, it'll be Elias Diaz. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Jonathan Daza will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan Tapia.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 11 for him on the season, as incredibly we are all tied. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. Dero, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
John Gant will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
The batter, number
At the
1.
plate, Garrett Hampson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. We're through 6 full, and we are tied at 2 touchdowns apiece. Daniel Bard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready now is Lane Thomas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Lane Thomas.
First offering. Ball 1. Bard, the former Red Sox, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-0 delivery. Yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, one strike.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us with the traditional.
A sight these fans have seen before. Look who's back in town. Get up and stretch. Cards lead it 15-14. Stepping up is Charlie Blackmon. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5.
Charlie Blackmon.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trevor Story coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, giving him an even 150. And we are tied again.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Up next for Colorado, the first
At
baseman,
the plate now, Colton Welker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Sam Hilliard, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But some late-inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we are deadlocked at 15 all. Michael Givens will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a swinging bunt. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Yadier Molina, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer. Strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and this ball game remains tied. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Darnell Margowski will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Chris Owings will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 15 all. Scott Oberg will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Margowski.
So to get his day started at the plate, Darnell Margowski trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Story picks it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at ball 1 and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And he misses again, 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Next up is Lane Thomas. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. In there, 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Now here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals lead it 19-15. Giovanni Gallegos, a 6' 2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Raimel Tapia will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
The pitch.
great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. And he's safe.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. From the belt, the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Tapia aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
So now into the box is Charlie Blackmon. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Fouled off. None out. Runners at first and second. And he got him. Andrew Miller comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Story.
Trevor Story steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. set and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Miller, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Colton Welker. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Last strike now for Colorado. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Fouled away. To third. Arenado has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
19-15 today. St. Louis came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jordan Hicks earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours